Alright, so today what we're going to be doing is we're going to make a tier list of every single one of the maps and Doodle Empires, so I can do a quick video for the Doodle Empires video today. Caribbean, Britain, Central Europe, Mediterranean, East Asia, Middle East, Appalachia, North Sea, Oceania, Europe, South Asia, and Earth. I'm gonna rank them on like the quality of them and how fun they are to play from me and stuff. So that's what I'm going to be doing for this video. Alright, I actually forgot to put the images in, so give me a second. Alright, I've made it and close as much of that as I can. There we are. Okay, so we're gonna start with the Britain map. It's really nice quality, but there's not a lot of room to play on the map. And it was the first map. There's just not a lot of things you can do with it because there's not a lot of separate regions, but it is very nice quality. So I'll put it in B. It would go in A. Definitely, it can't get the S tier. It doesn't have the capability, but it would go in A if it had more regions. But it's just Britain, so it doesn't. But so next up we have the Caribbean. It's a good map. I like how it has a good amount of the areas in it and different amount of cultures, but there's not very much land on it as I would like for it there to be, and as much detail. Most of the time you're actually not even playing on the Caribbean, playing on the stuff around it, like in the islands. So if they made it more focused, made it a bit of a more detailed map on the Caribbean and have less North America and South America, I would probably enjoy it more. So I'm gonna put it in C tier. Central Europe has a lot of regions, has a lot of countries, doesn't have very much, like, if there's a lot of mountains or if it's really flat diversity. There's a good amount of rivers, but other than that, there isn't very much to it, but it includes way more than there actually is showing here. So I'll actually go ahead and I'm going to put this in an A tier because it still has a lot of regions, still very diverse, and still a lot of land to play with. Mediterranean, one of my favorite, has so much different regions. It's very spread out, so you can make a lot of different things going on at once. It's very, all the land is very different. Because it's the Mediterranean, there's a big body of water in the middle, but yet even though of that, there's still a ton of land surrounding it because the map itself is so big and yet so detailed. So I'm gonna put it in S tier. China, not China, I mean East Asia is what this is supposed to be. It's pretty good map. It's actually one of my favorite maps. So I'm actually just like has a lot of diverse regions and like the way the land is and stuff. So I'm gonna put it in high A tier actually. And then the Middle East, it's fun, but it's not my favorite. I'm not the biggest fan of it. It has a lot of Africa in it actually. So low B tier. Was it for the Africa thing of just being like straight up? It would just like be right in C tier, but it's not just one. So it's pretty. It has all the Africa stuff, so I'll keep it there. This is supposed to be depicting the Appalachia map. Couldn't find any good maps for it though. But yeah, it's supposed to be Appalachia. It's not. I don't really like it that much. It's pretty good. I'm gonna put it like in between Britain and the Middle East there. This is the North Sea map. It was really fun at first, but I started just not like it because it's mainly this. Overall, it's basically almost the entire thing's the same climate. Like you know that in real life, and it's not that much. It's either really mountainy or really flat. So, and also there's a good amount of regions, but not too much. So I'm gonna put it on high C tier. This is Oceania. I like Oceania. I like learning about Oceania as a region, or like the area, but I don't actually really like the map and Doodle Empires because the only big body of big like continent, like big chunk of land is Australia and maybe New Zealand. So it's just not as fun to play with. It is very detailed though, so I'll keep that in mind and I'll put it high C tier. Europe map is It has a good amount of detail. It has, of course, since Europe has so much diverse regions and tons of different types of like landscapes. So I'm actually gonna put it right up here, right in front of Central. Actually, I'm gonna move south, like move East Asia behind Europe. Actually, India, not India. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna move down. I'm gonna actually move this one down to D tier actually, because I just realized how little I like playing on it. But then we have this map right here, which is supposed to be South Asia. I think it's pretty fun. It's not my favorite. It's kind of a new one. So I'm gonna put it like right behind the Middle East and B tier. And then the world map, you would think I would like it a lot because of how like diverse, because it's literally the entire world. Of course, it has some diverse landscape stuff, but it's so but the detail is so bad. Well, it's good for its size, but even then, like it's really hard to get good detail on a world map. So I'm actually just gonna put it right in front of Britain and B tier, Britain's map, and that's it. That's all the maps. I hope you enjoyed, and goodbye.